welcome to my channel if you're new here. Basically today, for our Saturday video, we are going to be finishing off the build we started last Sunday. So this is once again the challenge build from SAMZIESAM. And if you want to do this challenge, build challenge yourself, I'll leave all the information in the description down below. And it's also all in the last video as well if you haven't already watched the last video. But basically the main aim of this build challenge is to create a summer penthouse. So you can go ahead and interpret that in any way you want. But the way I interpreted it was that it would be a very fancy, luxurious, large holiday staycation penthouse where you could go with a group of friends or with your entire family and you'd all be able to fit in there and have your own rooms and bathrooms, and it's huge and massive and beautiful and luxurious. And you would stay here in the summertime because it's got a pool and it's got all these outdoor activities and a nice backyard. You've got the sprinkler, you've got a outdoor cinema. There is so much that you guys are going to see that I just love in this build. Right now you can see I'm making some makeshift lounge chairs. So unfortunately in The Sims 4 we don't have lounging chairs yet. Like we have like sitting chairs and chairs that you can like nap on, but we can't lounge, which I'm really upset about. But basically I tried to imitate as though you would like sit on the chair and then put your legs out on the ottoman in front. I also did try and get another pool in down there, but then I realized you can't. So we only have the one pool, but it's fine. It's huge. It's big enough to cool off in the summertime. So just getting in some more palm trees to create a little bit of privacy. I mean, when you're up this high, can anybody really see? Like, no, I don't think so, but creates a bit of shade. And I do go ahead and eventually put like some tables and chairs and some activities, and I sort of try and put them under the shade of the tree because obviously if you're staying here at this summer penthouse during summertime, it is going to be hot and the sun is going to be blaring, so you're going to want to be under the shade of those trees. So they create a little bit of shade so that you can be out here during the daytime. Obviously wearing a sunscreen though, because sun smart safety, we have to be sun smart. But basically, I thought it would be a really cool idea if we had, I think I did this in the last video, but the little fire pit. I thought that was such a good idea for summertime. If you've ever been out in the summertime, at nighttime it can get a little bit colder. So if you were out here at nighttime in the summertime, you can have a fire, be roasting marshmallows or whatever. Just sitting around the fire once it gets a little bit cooler, lighting it, just to sit around and talk and chat. Obviously, because during the summertime, the sun doesn't go down for much longer. And actually, with the addition of seasons, I have noticed that, you know, at 8 p.m., especially in like Willow Creek, I think in Oasis Springs, the sun is up for a lot longer in summertime. So if you were staying here with your Sims during summertime, you'd definitely notice that. So that's why I thought it'd be a cool idea if we had a little fire pit. And once again, I did sort of aim this place at adults, like a group of adults or a group of like even a family, but mostly at adults. So we've got a lot of bars and places for you to hang out, drink, sit in the hot tub. I think kids can get in the hot tub, can't they? I think maybe kids can't, I'm not sure. I know teens up definitely can, but just for, you know, the adults to chill out in the hot tub. And we've got a card table, the hookah bar, whatever you want to call it, the bubble bar. And yeah, so I just really love this whole area. I got lots of those outdoor patio heaters because, as I said, even though this is aimed at summertime, once it gets a little bit colder and you're outside, especially late at night because the sun stays up for a lot longer, it's important to make sure that you're warm enough and you don't want to be too chilly. So yeah, I went ahead and got lots of outdoor patio heaters outside just in case you were there and it was a colder night or, you know, whatever. Right now I've moved on to back inside. The inside is like amazing. I love this so much, and I really love this foyer. I'm about to change that rug to a really wine color. I love the wine color with the blue chair, and then we've got a lot of gray neutral surfaces. So basically we've got the coat rack, so you could kick off your shoes, take off your coat and put it there once you walk inside. And then we also have a bit of a like table where you could throw the keys or whatever. Just getting in a little bit of seating and a music player by the pool so that you could sit there and chill out, listen to music. And now we are moving on to the living room, which is actually one of my favorite parts. As you can see, I installed more than one gaming console. That's because I was pretending like they were different like companies, like different brands of gaming consoles. So This place is really luxurious. They got all the latest technology, all the latest gadgets, and I got a little stereo under there as well. You can pretend that's it doesn't really look like a DVD player. You can pretend it's a speaker to make the TV sound better, whatever. I really love this living room. Got lots of seating in. How many people can sit there? 6, 7, 8, about 9 people can sit there, which is obviously more Sims than you can control by default. But if you had some people come over and visit you whilst you're staying here, you could go ahead and do that. I know that in the Sims 4, we cannot stay in apartments in San Myshuno as a holiday lot, but what I imagined you could do is just go ahead and rent this place just for a week and stay here for a week during summertime if you had your summer set to more than a week, like if you had the days set to 28 days of each season or whatever, or is it 14 days? I'm not sure. I still have mine set on a week, but I really should make it longer now that I've experienced them all. But right now, that is going to push back. What I just did, that's going to push back a bit further, because in that landing area where we have the open ceiling, that is going to be a dance floor, which is also why I envisioned this house to be occupied by young adults, like young partying adults who love to dance and drink in the summertime. And yeah, we got in a karaoke machine, which I think is a lot of fun. I think, singing karaoke, that would be fun if you're here with a group of friends. And we also did get in, I got in those bookcases by that door under the stair. We did get in a bit of a reading nook, and we've got those couches there where you could just sit during the daytime and chill out and read, get away from the heat and come inside into the air conditioning, because we have air conditioning now that we have the Sims 4 seasons. Yeah, we got a thermostat in here, so you could definitely go ahead and turn that on. And just getting a bar in by the dance floor so that if you were dancing the night away, you could hire a mixologist and get some drinks whilst you were dancing. I did want to create a bit of a divide between the living room and the party area, because I thought during the day you wouldn't really want to be near that. If you just wanted to chill out and watch TV, you could block that off. Also, if everyone else was partying and you just wanted to sit and watch TV, you could. I mean, it wouldn't block out that much sound, but gives you a little bit of privacy if you wanted to go ahead and sit on the couch. And I did go ahead and get a whole heap of instruments over by the dance floor. In The Sims 4, we can't actually do this, but I sort of pretended it would be as though you were getting a band, hiring a band to play. And if your Sims are good at guitar, singing, keyboard, whatever, they could go ahead and perform for the friends, or you could get them to perform and have everyone else dancing or whatever. You have to use your imagination a bit since we don't actually have it in game, but yes. And I did get those couches over by the window. I imagine that during the day it'd be a good place just to sit and read a book. Or if you were having a party, it'd be a good place to just sit down and chill out for a bit, or if you just wanted to sit down and talk to people for a minute. It's a really beautiful little corner to do so. I was going to put that plant, did I leave that plant there? I think I did. I was going to put that plant as a divider, but it didn't really work. And there you can see the reading nook. I love the reading nook so much. It's so cute. That's where I'd be sitting. Upstairs, we get in a little bit of a party area as well, because it does look over this landing. I thought this would be an area to chill out a bit more, and it's also a bit more, it wouldn't be as loud here, but you could still hear the music if it was going, and you can just come up here and play some foosball and blow in the bubble bar and whatever, and just sit and chill out. But I also did get in this cute little area by the windows. I wanted to put something here where you could just sort of sit down and chill. And what I did was with move objects, moved that fountain. So we have the bowl fountain and then the ring fountain. So that would all go together and look beautiful. And you can sit there in those chairs, and I think they're massage chairs. And I think you can hire a massage therapist. So if you're here during summer and you're having a summer vacation, you could hire a masseuse to come and give you hair massages and whatnot in those little seats. So I thought that'd be really cute if you just sat there. You could look down over the landing in the daytime, look out the window over the huge city, and just sit there and chill and relax. I did get in some skill building things as well, like painting. I got in an easel into that corner, mainly because I didn't know what to put there. I was like, what am I going to put in this corner? It's a bit of a tricky corner because we obviously have the open wall there to that bedroom, and we have the pool area, the door to go outside to the patio. And I thought, what am I going to put here? Because I didn't want to put anything too big, otherwise it would obstruct the view of the windows. But I thought an easel would be an awesome thing to do, because then you can paint and look over at the backyard, look over at the city and get lots of inspiration. And yeah. Right now I'm just picking out the beds for each room, picking out how many people each room is going to sleep. A lot of them just have double beds. or a couple of single beds. One of them does have a double and a single. I imagined like you could stay in there if you were like a mum with a kid, like a mum and dad with a kid, or a couple just staying with a friend or whatever. Or even two friends could stay and one of them would have the double bed. But yeah, I created a lot of diversity with the rooms. Like, once again, I don't imagine this would be a house that you'll just live in. Obviously, if you did just want to move your Sims in to live in here permanently, you'd have to do some adjustments. But I definitely envision this to be like a holiday home where you'd come and stay here, like almost like a big hotel. Like, if you've ever been somewhere and you actually stay in an apartment, but like you don't stay there for a 12-month lease, you just stay there for a week or whatever. I imagined it to be more like that. So yeah, it's like a penthouse hotel place you can rent out for the summertime. This room is the most luxurious. It has its own little balcony with some little seats out there just to sit and chill out. It's got a vanity and a place to sit and get ready. And it's got the big, like, fancy, most expensive bed and like a couch, and it's just like really fancy. But yeah, I love this room. I wouldn't want to stay in it myself. I would like to stay in this room. So when I was creating this room, I knew that it was going to be exposed to the pool, so you probably wouldn't really want like a couple in there like sleeping together, because then anyone in the pool would be able to see them sleeping unless they close the blinds. But I thought it'd be cute to have some kids stay in this room, or two teens or whatever, because then if they were like two people who weren't in a relationship, they were just like brother and sister or whatever, they could sit there. And I think kids would really love being able to look into the pool and see everyone swimming, and that they wouldn't mind having the pool there. And it would just be a really like cute fun room. Like, I feel like the kids would dibs it when they walk into the hotel, because they'd want to be near the pool. This room is this the one with the open? I think it is the one with the opening to the pool area. This one I just got a single bed in, because it's kind of awkward, these two bedrooms, because they have the door to enter and then the door to the bathroom, because these two rooms share a bathroom. So with this room, I thought it'd be really cool if we got a double bed and we faced it towards the window so you could look out over the city whilst you're sleeping, and sort of had like a backing. So this bed already has a big backing headboard, but I did get a divider as well, and just got one bedside table, in. I'm not sure if you can actually fit in this room. I didn't play test it, so you might have to readjust some things if it doesn't quite work. That couch would not have fit, but I do just get in some little seating where you can just sit and chill, and I thought it'd be really cool to be able to look out over the backyard and over the city from that bedroom. This bedroom is also a really awesome one. I think I'd like to stay in this one. Obviously, all three of these rooms along this left side of the build right now that you can see, they all have doors out to the other balcony, the other private balcony. I did wall it off. Before, it was like sort of made so you could enter the pool area from like this balcony, but I closed it off, so this is sort of like a set area. And basically out on the patio we just have some seating, like a little barbecue and another hot tub, so you can sit in that hot tub and look out over the city. It'd be really beautiful and romantic. And yeah, so here is the room where we've got a double bed and a single. So I thought this room would be perfect if you're staying like with a couple of families, and then this family had like the parents and a child, or you know, something like that. And then the room to the left of the screen right now is like the most fancy, luxurious room. Like, I imagine this would be the room if you're coming for like a honeymoon, or if like the parents were there with all their kids or whatever, or like a group of people, and there was like a newlywed couple, they would be staying in that bedroom. And I created a bit of divider between these two beds. It's a bit awkward, but I think it works. And you've got the two mirrors facing either way. It sort of just creates a bit of a divide to give the people a little bit more privacy. Not that it provides a heap of like privacy, but you know, just a little bit of privacy. And I just get a light in on the wall. I found it really hard to sort of decorate the walls because they're so large, but when you think about it, you wouldn't really be able to like see right up the tippity top when you're playing. So I sort of just tried to decorate at eye level and not go overboard, because otherwise you're just going to end up with like a whole heap of cluttery paintings. Right now I'm just doing the final bedroom. I think I've done all the other bedrooms at this point, and with this one I just get in a area to get ready, and I do put in two little chairs in the corner. Oh, I love that rose in there. Get two little chairs in the corner and a table, and I put the VIP bucket up there because I thought that would be really cool to have. There we go, to have that bucket there, and they could just sit there and have a glass of wine or whatever. And yes, this is just like the most luxurious bed with those big curtains that you could pull across. And it's just beautiful. Oh, and I get a vanity in. I love the vanities. So yeah, if you guys do want to download this, go ahead and check it out. My ID on Origin is Bree Simulated. Go ahead and download it, play in it, and if you want to enter Sam's summer competition, I'll leave all the information below, and it will be in the last video as well if you haven't already seen that one. Just going and putting some finishing touches on this bad boy. And yes, so basically if you guys would like to download this, please do so. My Seasons family home, my big seasonal family home that I did when Seasons first came out, has almost like 500 downloads, and that is crazy. So I think this one, I've already uploaded it to the gallery like in advance. At this stage, I think it has like a couple, like 20 or so, but if we could get a whole heap of downloads on this, that would be awesome. Also, I was thinking of doing a little like maybe a 5-part series using this build. And I would like to do something really crazy, like a really dramatic, like Big Brother-esque thing with this build, maybe like a drama-filled like thing where there's a couple of couples and like some teens and some like really fancy rich people, maybe some internet celebrities. Maybe we could get Penny Pizzazz in here and just have like a situation where they're all locked in this house for the entirety of summer, and maybe we have to like create some drama. Maybe there'd be some people already in relationships and we could be like home wreckers, and I don't know. You guys let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that series. But right now we are in the screenshots. Something else I do want to mention is that I added some like security cameras into the foyer because they pretended as though those big double doors would lock, and then like you could just sit in that chair if you were waiting or just hanging out until it was time to go somewhere. And also you could use the cameras and like look at the cameras to see who was at the door or who was coming up the elevator or stuff like that. But yeah, definitely my favorite part of this is the big huge windows everywhere, and the pool, how you can see through into the pool. I just think it's so awesome. I would definitely love to live here, but I gotta be honest with you, the rent would probably be more than like my entire life. I would never be able to afford a place like this, so this is just crazy. I love it so much. I love the landing. I love the like how you can see through the ceiling. I love the outside. I love the hot tubs. I would love to be able to spend even just one night in a place like this. So if you guys would like to live vicariously through your Sims and live in a nice fancy summer penthouse, go ahead and download this. Send me your screenshots. If you guys use this for your household or you do a summer vacation here or whatever, send me photos on Instagram, on Twitter, tweet them at me. My name's Bree Simulated on both. They're all linked in the description. Go ahead and follow me on them. And I'm sorry if you can hear sirens. Once again, what's with sirens lately? They're always playing when I'm filming this build. But anyway, send me screenshots of your Sims in this place. If you do any renovations and make this into like a house that you actually live in permanently, send me screenshots. I love interacting with you guys. Leave any comments down below with any suggestions or feedback or anything. Let me know if you're going to do this build as well. Use the hashtag SAMZIESAMSUMMER. It'll all be linked in the description. Do this challenge. She is going to be touring these places, I'm pretty sure, on Twitch on the 31st. So you got about 10, 15, 20 days by the time this video goes out. So go ahead and build your summer penthouse. You can take that in whatever way you want. It can be a big huge penthouse like mine, a big luxurious hotel, or you could go and build it on the other penthouse lot, the smaller one in the fashion or the arts district. I'm not sure which one. You could do a smaller one. You could do whatever you want. I love the whole like infinity pool style. So yeah, share your creations on the gallery with that hashtag if you want to enter this little challenge. And I'd love to go ahead and see your builds and see what you guys do with it. So send me any screenshots if you do that. Don't forget to tweet me if you use this. I love, love, love seeing you guys using my builds and stuff like that. And when you download it, it makes me so happy because it makes the 3 hours I spent on this worth it. So let me know if you like this build. Let me know if you would use it, if you would love to stay here in real life. And as always, tell me which room is your favorite. So because this house has so many rooms, maybe pick your favorite like commercial area, like the favorite living area. So for instance, my favorite living area would be the living room, like with the TV and the couches. That would be my favorite area. And then my favorite bedroom would probably be the one that I said would be for like a honeymoon. It has a skylight. You will see that. I take photos from the roof. It would be the honeymoon room with the big bed that has the curtains and it looks out over the pool. It has double doors out to the city and you can go and sit in the hot tub just not far away. It doesn't have its own ensuite though, so that's the only reason why I'm thinking I might pick one of the other rooms. But that is one of my favorite rooms, like decoration and color scheme wise. So let me know which room you would want to stay in. I also love that room that has the open wall with the curtains. I think that's a really creative idea that I mustered up. Let me know if you like that. I mean, it would be kind of like realistic, like privacy wise, but I think it's really cool. And I also love this bedroom that looks out with the bed facing the windows because it was a small room and I made use of it in like a creative way. I really love it. Let me know which room is your favorite living area, public room, and let me know which room is your favorite bedroom. Which room would you check into? This is mine right here. I love this. Look at the lighting. It's so beautiful. Which room would you check into if you were stuck in this hotel and you had to pick a room to stay into for a week? Also, let me know if you'd love to see a little drama-filled LP using this build. But until next time, I hope you all have a very snazzy day. Happy Saturday. I look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's Sunday upload. Until then, have a very, very snazzy day, and I'll see you in my next build. Bye, guys.